West Youth Championships. Right now we have just had a start in the first grand final of this championship event. We've got 6 crews on the water, and it's anyone's game as we approach through the breakage point. First 100 meters is that opportunity for any crews that are experiencing difficulties. And right now, no one is making a lead. No one is jumping out of the gates. But right now, at 100 meters in, we do have an early leader coming out of lane 1. That is Capital. Capital crew sitting half a seat over Newport Aquatic Center. Newport Aquatic Center 3 seats over Pacific Rowing Club. Back to Pacific by 2 seats. It will be Marin rowing out of lane 3. They are sitting with 3 seats over lane 5, Oakland Strokes. Oakland Strokes 6 seats over NorCal. So very early on here, there's still quite a bit to as we approach the first 500 meters gone. But those are your top crews. Capital and Newport almost dead even with each other. And here comes Capital first across the line at 500 meters gone, sitting now 2 seats over Newport. And then here comes Pacific. Pacific attempting to pull even with Newport just past 500. Just behind Pacific, it is Marin. Marin sitting down just about a 3-seat deficit to Pacific. And then back to them in the 5th place position, Oakland Strokes, followed by NorCal in 6th. But Pacific really putting on a nice show here in lane 4, right down the center of the course, as they are attempting to overtake Newport for that 2nd place position. And that advantage will go to Pacific. So Pacific pushing themselves into the 2nd place position. .750 meters, Capital still with the lead, but just by half a seat over Pacific. Newport now in 3rd. Marin still in 4th, now 7 seats over Oakland Strokes. Oakland bow to stern over NorCal. What a great race here for Pacific. They weren't the quickest start, but they are doing a damn fine job as they approach the halfway point to see if they can draw level with Capital. Capital responding. Capital now up by 1 seat over Pacific. Pacific 2 seats over Newport. Newport 4 seats over Marin. Oakland Strokes continuing in 5th. NorCal in 6th. Turning it over to Bob for the last 1,000.
Well, Adrian, this is becoming a closer race as we head down the course. Pacific now pulling even with Capital. It's Pacific by a bow ball for first over Capital, but Capital now responding again and keeping their bow ball just ahead of Pacific. So it's Capital, Pacific, then Newport, 6 seats back to 4th place Marin. Marin, 8 seats over 5th place Oakland. Oakland bow to stern over 6th place NorCal. Folks, it looks like this at 1,250 meters. It's Newport, Marin, Pacific, Newport, Marin, Pacific. The bow ball's moving in that order, and now Newport making a move to take more water away from Pacific and get up on Capital. Newport still down as Capital continues to charge and just keep their bow ahead, but at 1,250 meters, it's Newport now just sneaking up by quarter deck over Capital. It's anyone's call for first place. Pacific now falling back to 3rd, but they're down only 3 seats from Newport. Marin in 4th, Oakland 5th, NorCal still 6th. Approaching 1,500 meters, here comes the call. 3, 2, 1, Newport and Capital dead even. Newport and Capital dead even. Pacific for 3rd, Marin 4th. Then Oakland, then back to NorCal. Newport charging so hard, trying to get up on Capital, but Capital hanging tough. Capital, lane 1, along the shore. The team from Lake Natoma. This is a race of ages. Newport now working up again by a quarter deck. It's Newport, Capital, Marin now overtaking Pacific. Marin into 3rd. It's Capital, Newport, then Marin, then Pacific, then Oakland NorCal. Men's Varsity 8s, 2:50 to go. Capital now up again by a quarter deck over Newport. It's going to be a photo finish. Will it be Capital? Will it be Newport? Advantage still by a quarter deck to Capital. Marin for third. Pacific back to fourth. Oakland charging on Pacific. Capital still has it. They've got it now by maybe a seat. We're going to give it to you as Capital comes to the line. Will they hold off Newport for the gold in the men's V8?